Hello Fracom, Max Forte back with another first impressions / unboxing. This time, as you see from the title below, it's going to be on the house of Christian Dior, which is one of my favorite houses of all time. None other than La Collection Privée. This one here is Oud Ispahan. I made a swap deal with one of the fragrant friends that we have on the fragrance groups, and this gentleman is Frank Selassie. I hope I'm not butchering his name. I'm going to open this up for you guys and give you my first impressions. Now, I've had experiences with Oud Ispahan years ago. This was released in 2012, and I tried it, I think, a couple of times, a few years back. Wasn't really greatly impressed, but I think it's definitely, I think this warrants an extra revisit. So I'm going to revisit this fragrance today. Hopefully it will impress me. So let me see what I get out of it. Let me get this box open and we'll get you my first impressions right now. All right, so here we go. I just unboxed it and here we have this beautiful presentation. Now Dior, again, it's quality through and through, especially with this Collection Privée line. They do a fantastic job with the packaging, the bottles, and the box. It comes in this real nice cylindric container. There's a CD up top, which is embossed. It says Oud Ispahan, Christian Dior Paris. The box is almost like a leather feel to it, but it's not leather. And the bottle sits perfectly in there. So there we go. Just a beautiful presentation. Now, this warrants an extra revisit from me because, number one, it was, the perfumer behind this fragrance is none other than Françoise de Marchi, which is one of my favorites. This is an oriental floral. I don't like florals too much. I think that's kind of like why I didn't love it when I first tried it. And the note structure is basically labdanum up top with patchouli and a heart. And the base, you're going to get oud, rose, and sandalwood combo, which, if I remember correctly, it starts very floral, pungent, and it's quite, punching you in the nose. It's really, strong. But as it gets to the dry down, it really transitions and it smells really good, if I'm not mistaken. If you can get past the initial, strong blast, you'll be able to enjoy this after the first, hour or so. So anyway, let me get myself a blast here in my hand. Again, the distribution and the spray is just fantastic. The bottle is magnetic cap, CD up top, here's your label. Your batch code at the bottom. Real nice, beautiful juice, like a pinkish kind of color. All right, so the initial blast is quite strong. It has a very known, oud rose combo. There's a ton of rose oud combos out there. So the initial blast, you're going to get that, there's the Xerjoff, the Spiro line has a whole bunch of rose oud combos. There's a lot of different companies that put out rose and oud over the past 5 years or so. It was really when the oud exploded. It was just everybody was releasing. Everybody has released at some point something that has rose and oud in their composition. But Dior is a really good line. They do a fantastic job with this Privée line. Again, the beginning is very floral to me. The labdanum here is very prominent. The patchouli starts to come through. I had sprayed my right hand about 45 minutes ago. So again, the creaminess starts to come through, like the creamy rose with the oud embellishments will come through. This is not for the faint of heart. If you don't like oud, this one here is going to be a strong, almost medicinal oud, not quite, skanky or very animalic or medicinal to the max, but you will get a very, especially in the beginning, you're going to get that medicinal flowery accord, which I wasn't really, keen on. But if you have the patience and you wait for about 45 minutes or so, it'll start to transition very nicely, and you're going to get like a creamy rose with the oud more in the back seat right now. The patchouli also gives it some earthiness. It is a nice scent. Not my favorite from the Dior Privée collection, but it is very nice. If you like rose and oud combos, this is really a must-have. And I think it'll grow on me, especially when it's really cold. I probably won't touch this fragrance until late fall because, again, this is very strong, very, very, very pungent, and I think this will really be good for the cold weather. We really choke people out if you spray this. Even a couple of sprays will really choke yourself and really get clawing very quickly. Very strong eau de parfum concentration. Again, I think it'll be good. I will revisit this again in the fall. Again, you know, there's a lot of rose oud combos. You know, there's other rose oud combos that has less of a floral feel to it, that I probably like it more, with more you know, woods embellishment or more spices. This one here is quite a great composition. Don't get me wrong, François Demarchi, he does a fantastic job with the scent. If you like oud rose combo that's balsamic, you like the earthiness, you know, you will appreciate the scent. I think it has a place on my rotation, especially in the winter time. But again, it's got to be really cold for me to be able to rock this. It is very pungent and it's very strong. Not my favorite, not one of my favorites from the Christian Dior Privée line. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you have gotten your noses on Oud Ispahan, what is your thought about this fragrance? I know it's a lot of people's top favorite, you know, maybe top 3, top 5 on the Collection Privée. Unfortunately, it's not mine. There's a lot of different ones that I love. You know, before I would wear this, you know, Fève Délicieuse, Bois d'Argent, you know, Mitza, you know, there's a lot of great ones. So this one is definitely going to be one of my least favorites. But, you know, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about Oud Ispahan. You know, if you get compliments with it, if you really love, you know, the scent, I'd love to hear your thoughts. This was Max Forte with another First Impressions. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.